doing today on Mother's Appreciation Month? All right. Do you guys care about your self-care? Do we care about mom's self-care? Oh, well, our women self-care, I should say. Because Mother's Day is not here yet. Just yet. But, women, ladies, we care about your self-care. And we care enough to know, I'm going to edit this out. That camera crooked. But, like, swap feet. The longest foot is the one that's closest to Jasper. So have that foot hanging out. Oh yeah, that way. Both feet, both legs. The shortest one is actually the one closest to Jasper. Have that one in, the other two out. One in, the other two out. Two legs out, one in. The one that needs to be in is the one you got out. Two out, one in. Two legs out, one in. And it'll be balanced. Perfectly balanced. There you go. Now it's balanced. Excuse me if I made it sound difficult. Yes, mothers, women, ladies, your mental health is very important to us because without you guys, we wouldn't have some of our identity, some of our understanding, our patience. Because your patience is different from women's patience is different from man's patience. Our reaction to what we're gonna do within that point in time, or how we're gonna go through it and go about it with patience is very different. And seeing it from another perspective, especially a woman's perspective, can really broaden your mind for us as men. So I want to say thank you for that. So because it's an appreciation to know that you look at things the way that you do. And for all you women out there, I'm very grateful for meeting you guys. And for Women's Appreciation Month, celebrating and honoring women of families or individuals, as well as motherhood, material bonds, and influence of women in society. It is celebrated on different days in many parts of the world, most commonly in March or May, as far as Women or Mother's Day celebrations. So we're just going to dive straight into the questionnaire parts because we had to switch things around. I had it all wrong. So we're going to hit the light real quick. Shine the light on. But so for our first question for the viewers for Women's Appreciation, what are some of the most significant challenges women still face today, and how can society work together to overcome them?
By sticking together as mothers and helping each other, just letting the next mother know the benefits we have, and being more smarter in the things we do.
Okay.
And how we say them and what we do. Carry yourself as a mother. That's it.
Anyone else?
I didn't get the question, but I think I got a general idea on what you were talking about. But I would say a lot of time mothers can't be mothers sometimes because so much stuff gets in the way.
Yeah.
And especially with other people's kids, sometimes you can't say nothing to another parent child because you raising yours that way and they raising that way. Maybe a ruckus, but it's beginning to be kind of hard to try to be because once you're a mother, you're gonna care for other kids too.
Yes. Even when you ain't asked for them to come in your house and eat up some of your food, because somebody might not have food in their house. You're taking on somebody else's burdens, I can contest to that. Contest to that because I grew up in that environment. So I'm gonna say, for me, always seeing somebody else come to the house and eat our food as a kid, at first I didn't have a problem, but then when it was consistent, it was like, dang, mom, we don't ever have nothing for ourselves. They always coming over here to eat. Well, don't they mom cook? Don't they mom work? Like, what she do? Like, why they always coming here? But yet that person want to say they're a good parent. You know, and I'm not bashing nobody, but these things do happen, and it's a burden onto that other woman, and that's not fair.
That's that mother love. I mean, she gonna love, regardless. I mean, if somebody wants something to eat, you feed them.
Yeah.
That's just it.
So I guess that was the first question. But like literally, I want to stay there. I don't really want to just jump off of it though, because that's, to me, it's hitting at home. It really do. And I asked ChatGPT to come up with these questions. I was a little hit. Like, I don't know what they're gonna say, but hearing your responses to it is digging out for me, because I gotta give it to my mom to have even done all of that. Seeing her skip meals a few times, like, yeah, she did eat, but it was like she didn't eat. She took on a lot. She missed out on certain opportunities to work because we was a bunch of. I said it earlier to you. It's funny. As children, we want to be loved, but we raising hell to our parents to get love, and then when they raise hell on us, we giving them love because we realized we was raising hell. We're not making it easy on them because we don't understand what easy is. We just trying to make something happen, trying to express ourselves, not knowing the expression is already being taught in the form of love.
Right.
Coming from mom.
And love is not just in your house.
Yeah.
You have to give that love when you go out to the street, because there's a lot of children, even now a lot of adults out there is still looking for love.
Yeah.
So being a mother is a great,
All right. So we're going to jump to the second question. Can you share an experience or role model who helped shape your understanding of what it means to be strong and an empowered woman?
Well, for me, I am a mother, and a lot of, like, as you see right here, a lot of people, like, look at me as a mother, a mother figure. And my kids are old and all grown, but if anybody else try to get in their space as trying to take over me as being their mother, then it become a problem with them. But it's no problem with me, because I'm not gonna let nobody come between me and my biological children. But I told them they cannot tell me what I cannot do as a mother. I can love that person as well as you. Sometimes they say, why don't they have a mother of their own? I was like, for real, my kids be like that. They were like, don't they have a mother of their own? Why they gotta be coming to get my mother? You know what I'm saying? I say, well, I told them motherhood goes more than just to my biological kids. It goes to whoever needs it and accept it.
Sure. Some people don't know what hey, just stop versus stop, is like, did they just tell me to stop versus stop, don't move, stop, don't move, like, oh, I'm not used to that. Some little nice light water running down your back, like, oh yeah, that's versus that hard, ooh, yeah. Some people ain't used to that.
I'm truly grateful for my grandmother who raised me, and she was, oh my God, she did everything that she could to take care of me. She made me feel, I'm not gonna lie to you and say she didn't do some stuff like hurry up, be down there at that bus stop and stuff like that, or you getting up ready to go to church. But I'm grateful for all of that she did, because when things got rough, I knew what to do. I thought of my grandmother. I miss her so much. I really, really do. I miss my grandmother so much, and don't even feel the same when I go to Virginia, But I thank God for my aunts too, because they helped my grandmother raise me as well. And another lady that was with my mom when she birthed me, she helped my grandmother raise me too. It's just awesome, and I had to pray and ask God to help me ask my kids to forgive me because I fell short. You know what I'm saying? I fell short. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was the best mom in the world. I fell short.
You did the best.
But I prayed and I asked them to forgive me, and I thank God they was like, "Mommy, we understand." So I'm just grateful for that.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'm looking at the words you have up there, Mom. The world is changing. But my love for you will never change, And like I said, even though it's being abandoned as a child, I love my mother. Her picture is the picture on my phone. That's my mom, I love her so much. And her birthday is coming up March 25th. And I miss my mommy so much, y'all. I love her so much. I miss her. Her name is Deborah. I miss her so much.
God bless.
But again, I'm just grateful for moms. And the one that was talking here earlier, I'd say she's my mommy too. You know what's over there. Yes, I appreciate her. I feel comfortable. You can go and vent and talk. You know what I'm saying, and get that encouragement because that means a lot. And I'm just grateful that I have her here that I can go to and talk to if I'm feeling down or whatever. Get that hug I need. I'm just grateful. So thank God for mommies.
Like you were saying that she falls short. Fall short.
Yes, you did.
Being a mother through the my drugging days and stuff, and I was like lost, like wow, it looked like a repetion. Like my grandmother took 5 of my mother kids because she was drinking when she had me. And then when I was out there, my mother and my father did the best. They always kept all my kids together. Always, didn't bring no courts in or none of that. All of us just stuck together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though when I was out there, I still participated, even through my kids. So they did remember, you know what I'm saying? And my daughter just turned 36, my oldest, last Thursday. And we was just talking on the phone, and she was like, "Mom, I love you." And I was like, "I love you too."
Yes.
And she was like, my son be telling me every week he come over, cause it be a lot of people's around. He's like, "Yeah, I'm proud of my mother. My mother did it for a long time." Like, and that made me feel good. Like today we was in group and the phone kept going and I'm just like, what is this? My 3-year-old granddaughter, she keep calling me. She called me like 12 o'clock last night. "Grandma," I said, "You ain't sleep?
I love
I'm
that
tired. You should be in bed." I said, "I gotta get ready to go to my program tomorrow." She was like, okay, I'll call you tomorrow. I was like, all right. And she just, now she knowing about the phone. She been, like when she was 1, she was doing it. So she getting on the FaceTime. She want to see me. She don't want to talk. She want to see me. So that made me feel good, and I'm glad that I was able to get myself together, years ago before my daughter went to college and so that I can, be more appreciated of them. They forgave me, and that really felt good, because for a long time, even when I got clean, they was, still, especially my son, he was like, like my baby son still today is like, oh, my mother and my father. But I'm like, you could do anything. You don't got to hold that against you because of, what me and your dad did. You smart as hell. I'll be telling him this all the time. But it's good. And then you could just go around certain peoples and get that mother figure, like Miss Lois. When I first came, I was home thinking one day, I was like, why that lady be talking to me? But now I got used to her. I don't care if I come in, she like she know when I'm not good or what, and she goes, "Sharon." And I'm like, it's like that mother feeling. Like, my mom passed in 2019, but I still got a lot of mothers to look up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm grateful today.
I know that's right. Yes.
Y'all bringing my spirit up even higher just hearing your stories, because like I was saying to my brother, you never know how wrong you was looking at your glass. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the glass of yourself and he's like, "Dang, it's just dirty. Nothing looks right." Until you step to the side or turn your head a certain way just because somebody say, "Eek." Oh, you know what? It's not as bad as it look. You know, that perspective. That's like that's what I said earlier. The perspective of men is different from the perspective of women. Hence why I appreciate women's perspective more now than I did when I was a young boy, because I had my own perspective. I was going off the perspective of what I saw men before me express without letting me know, hey, some of that viewing that you gained in your life came from a woman. Like that, we need y'all the way that y'all view things as much as y'all need us, and for the way that we view things. It's a give and it's a balance between it. And but the reason why I'm saying a woman's perspective is even better is literally just a slight. It's just a just turn your head just a little bit, and you already got it. You got it. If you didn't, just keep turning until you get it. But apparently, women's perspective is on a different tier, and I give all my appreciation to women for that, and I show it in the way that I move, I talk, and even present myself to people every day. But enough about me. We gotta get to this last question for the women. In your opinion, how can we better celebrate and elevate women's achievement beyond just 1 month, making it a year-round priority or our community and workplaces? What y'all think?
Yeah. I think y'all should appreciate us every day.
You want the women's.
You want to eat?
Women's. How you gonna, appreciate the women's and all that stuff. They out of this right now. You just talking about the women's, like what we gonna do to these women? What we gonna say to them? Encourage them.
Support one another. I'm supporting you now to tell them men, tell all of them they can appreciate us every day, because they want this done, that done. Yeah.
They ain't got a day yet. Waiting till they get their day.
We ain't on the men's day. We on the woman's day right now.
You got the day now.
Yes, it's our time.
We can learn how to not be selfish, not to be, just let them know that we care about them and what they are doing. We really enjoy what they're doing. We appreciate them, whatever they do, whether they stumble and fall.
I can't see it as much.
Huh? Whether they stumble and fall, we're going to let them know that we still appreciate them. Get back up. Don't get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's another day. It's another trial. Anytime you wake up and put your feet on that floor, it's another day, and you can give it another trial.
Amen. Well, you heard it from the women. Oh, we got more.
By not judging the next woman, help when help is needed. Do more fellowship with them. That's how you get together with women. I don't care if it's their house or what, because they say it comes in too. You could just don't see somebody, another woman going through something, pick up the phone and just call them. Yeah. So I think that's.
You got somebody in the back over there.
Each one teach one.
Amen.
Reach out to one another, especially when you're going through something. Sticking together. Whenever you have a little conflict with that woman, talk about it. Talk about it, and it will get better. That's all I got.
Yeah, I just want to chime in on this because when it comes to moms, they each of them are special. We all only get one mom, and not all moms were raised in the best of care, I want to say. You know what I mean? So some moms might have some flaws, but they still mom, and that's like the main thing to think about, because when we first got here on this earth, our moms had to nurture us until we was able to get where we could start doing for ourselves, So if each mom did that for each of us, because if they wouldn't have did that, we wouldn't be here right now. You know, so I think that's really something to be appreciative for.
Yes.
Those 9 months we rolled in her stomach, you know, taking her body through all those different changes.
You sure it was not, or was it long? That part, right?
You know, and she loved us anyway, even though we took her body through so much, you know. No, it ain't nothing like mom on the planet. Mom is like second to God.
Yeah.
Second or third to Jesus. God, Jesus, and then mom. You know what I mean? That's basically all I got.
Throwing that shoe?
Yeah, but who earned that shoe to be thrown at?
Yeah, that too.
You know, so
You're right.
all of that plays a part. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, mama say, cover that mouth. Cover that mouth. But yes. Ladies, we appreciate you abundantly. Like, there's so much we can say. Like, there's a painting on a wall. We all have different things to say. And it's just a mouthful. You're a handful. You're a lot to deal with. Sometimes you drive us crazy, but we're crazy without you. And we love you for being who you are, being born who you are born to be. And do you care about your self-care? Yeah. All right.